Welcome back for more OffTrack RC. Taking a look back at race 1 as we're getting ready to get into race number 2. Last time out, it was an exciting finish in the PROMOD finals as Bob C. Chandler in the Firestone Bigfoot narrowly defeated as Fallout flies past Chris Hackinson. Hackinson currently leading the charge right now and also backing it up in qualifying for race number 2 with the top qualifier, but right there, Firestone Bigfoot just behind 3/100ths of a second. Chris Parrish in boss fight in third, and that is the 9-second club as we get into a stacked and huge PROMOD bracket. Taking a look at highlights from round number 1. There were a lot of racers that hit the track in round number 1, so we'll take a look at some of those highlights before we get into round number 2 of action.
Drivers ready?
We move into round number 2. Starting us off, it's the number 1 qualifier, Fallout 1. Chris Hackinson against underpowered Andy Salerno, the surprising number 33 qualifier. But he got the win in the first round, not going to get it in the second round though, as Fallout and the Hack Attack move on. Careless Whisper, Mike Bufka, facing off against Greg Coffey and the brand new Michigan Ice Monster. Oh, Coffee up and over in the Ice Monster as Whisper moves on quietly to the second round. A nice smooth pass. Bob Chandler with the Snakebite Mamba in the near lane against Fred Kors and the Boogie Van in the far lane. Boogie Van all new this year, bringing out his own little concept there with the pink Boogie Van, looking good, but not going to win this one as the Snake moves on to round number 3.
Drivers ready?
Jeremy Marks, sudden impact in the near lane against newcomer Metal Health, driven by Devin Treat. Neck and neck so far. Oh, but on the straightaway, Mark pulling out a little bit of a margin and holds on to it as things get a little wild in the far lane. American Nightmare, Levi Shones, a transplant from California to Illinois, now joining the OTRC Tour against Red Rocket. Red Rocket very late off the starting line. Red Rocket manages to drive around him on the track and get to the finish line. Bounty Hunter, Jared Hockaday in the near lane, another newcomer against one of the veterans, Atomic Orange and Chris Blank. Blank showing his experience on the Dreamfields Coliseum surface, taking the win. Mystic Orange, Chris Blank right back up on the line, back to back. That can be tough mentally on a driver. Facing off against Excalibur, driven by Fred Kors. Excalibur takes the measure this time out. The other Excalibur, driven by Nathan Smith, up on the line in the far lane against American Outlaw, driven by Chris Lane. Lane's really developed over the last few years, looking good, really working on his equipment, and a nice smooth pass will get it done.
Drivers ready?
Firestone Bigfoot facing off against Walkin' Tall. Chris Lane right back up on the line again. Chandler a little bit of a miss in that corner, but no harm as he is holding on to the lead smooth and steady once again.
Drivers ready?
USA 1 and Laotian Commotion. Oh, upset for Vote right off the first obstacle. And Laotian Commotion going on to round number 3.
Drivers ready?
Fallout 2, our winner last time out, facing off against Mike Spurlock and the Gunslinger. This should be a great matchup. Hackinson a little bit out of shape. It's costing him. Wow, gotta take a look at that one. Oh no! Up penalty on Gunslinger, missing that final obstacle with the front tires, gives the win to Fallout 2. Purple Haze in a little bit of trouble, but making up the time, defeats Nightmare. Gravedigger Ice, Greg Coffey in the near lane, and LMT facing off against the LMT-based boss fight, the PRP Ogre X Chassis from Chris Parrish. And Parrish takes the measure in the boss fight. Jeremy Mark and the Taurus truck against Shake Me. Shone's back up on the line, representing Illinois Strong with the PROMOD concept of Tom Mintz's famous mud racing vehicle. Oh! Well, that was a mess for everybody. By penalty, Shake Me ends up taking the win because of the Taurus missing the final set of cars. On the line now, it's Gravedigger 32, Jordan Sick, and Indominus, Chris Parrish. Indominus, a new truck this year, sponsored by Monsters Monthly. Oh, and a huge desperation leap somehow makes it happen, and Indominus sneaks out with one on that one. That was the utmost of Hail Marys. Jordan Sick looking very solid, but throttled down, you can see Indominus start to pull a little wheelie. I think he lucked out on that one. Wow. Moving on, though, Jurassic Attack in the near lane and Bigfoot Flagfoot, driven by Calder Sick in the far lane. Oh! Flagfoot with the lead and stuffs it into the bus stop, and the dinosaur moves to the next round. As we move to the next round as well, it's round number 3. Fallout won the number 1 qualifier against Careless Whisper Mike Bufka. Bufka was really smooth in the first round. A little ragged for Fallout and a little ragged again. We're going to have to take a look at that one. That one's kind of wild. 2 different approaches to the final corner. Whisper gets back on the ground, but so much power. Oh, and right there you see it. Fallout misses the final obstacle, giving the win by penalty to Careless Whisper. Snakebite Mamba and Sudden Impact. Ooh, a great corner by Sudden Impact. Can he capitalize? Oh, both trucks in trouble. A sloppy race for both drivers, but Snakebite Mamba responds quickest and gets the win. Red Rocket facing off against Atomic Orange. Ooh, a good turn in the far lane once again. Oh, Atomic Orange. That was something special. I don't think that one's going to stand, as Red Rocket's going to get that one on a penalty. American Outlaw and Excalibur Fred Coors on the line. Wow, Excalibur getting it done with a tremendous bouncing nose wheelie across the finish line. Firestone's Bigfoot on the line against Laotian Commotion. Firestone was in the finals last time out. A good showing here could give him the overall championship for the day, and he is on track for that as Firestone takes the measure of Laotian Commotion. Last time's winner, Fallout 2, on the line against a tough Purple Haze from Andy Salerno. Fallout out to the lead. Salerno charging. Oh, a Hail Mary for Purple Haze, but not quite enough. Shake Me and Boss Fight. A little bit of a jump for Boss Fight. Shake Me in some trouble. Boss Fight working around the track, smooth and steady. Boss Fight moves to the next round. Indominus and Jurassic Attack. This is a 6-11 matchup. This could be exciting. Looked like Indominus was a little out of shape coming over the car set, but looks clean. Oh, awkward across the finish line, but Indominus takes that win. As we move to round number 4, we're getting down to the last of them, the survivors. Mamba against Careless Whisper, and Whisper's in trouble. The Snake slithers into the semifinals. Red Rocket and Excalibur. Fred with the Excalibur coming from the number 28 position, having a solid day, but I think I jinxed him as he had trouble with the corner. And Red Rocket getting to the finish line first. Isaac looking strong with the rocket. Firestone, Bigfoot, and Fallout 2, a rematch from the last finals we saw in race number 1. No last moment charge this time as Firestone contains the Fallout. In our final pair, Mean Duck teammates matched up and Boss Fight took the measure, moving on to the next round. We move on to the semifinals. The final 4, Red Rocket and Snake Bite. Isaac Ankrum against Bob C. Chandler. Chandler well out in the lead. Chandler looking hard to beat at this point. Boss Fight, Chris Parrish and Firestone Bigfoot, Bob C. Chandler. These two are old rivals. This could be a good matchup. The numbers in favor of Chandler, and right now, they're going to grow in his favor as Chandler gets it done once again and moves to the finals. That brings us to our finals. It's an all-Chandler finals as Bigfoot Firestone takes on Snakebite Mamba. And Chandler has elected Firestone Bigfoot for the win. Chandler looking dominant through this bracket. Smooth pretty much all the way through. As we take a look back, not an exciting finals, but it's what the bracket brought, as Chandler coming from both sides of the bracket to take the win, and with a runner-up in race number 1 and a win in race number 2, Bob C. Chandler takes the overall championship for event number 1, and that will put him in the lead. I hope this is a sign of what we've got to come in OTRC through the 2025 season. It's been an exciting couple of races in the PROMOD class. It's a huge class, so it's an endurance battle getting through it. It's going to be exciting. We hope you'll join us. We thank you for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.